Welcome to Hangin with Courtney. I'm your host, Courtney Huggins, and welcome to the very first episode of this podcast. To be honest, y'all, I didn't know, how should I really do my intros? Should I just change them up and just be casual and just say, hey, welcome back? I was just like, should I write a script again? But I'm like, you know what? No, we're not going to write a script. We're just going to press record, do our thing. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing on this very first episode. I actually did a Q&A post on Instagram. Not too many people answered it. It's okay. There was one person that I'm following on his TikTok channel name is Lip Sync and Reenactments. He does acting, some really good comedy. He put a few questions, so I'm just going to go down one by one. Let's see. The first question, we're just going to hop right into it. First question, how old am I? I am 30 years old. I'm very old. Now, 30 is a cool age. I don't feel old. Let me take that back. I lied. My knees can be a little sore sometimes. And my back be hurting a little bit. So, no, sometimes, but I don't feel old. I feel blessed. I'm blessed to see 30. My birthday is March 12th. I will be 31 next year. A lot of people don't believe that I'm 30 because sometimes I look older. Sometimes I look like a teenager, like maybe 19. I get that a lot. I'm like, well, thank you. I like that. So I'm 30. Anyways, let's move on. Next question he asks is, do you want to be an actress, influencer, or podcaster? Okay, so I always wanted to be like a content creator, so I guess you can say an influencer, because I've been making videos since I was in high school. I started, there's another question I'm just going to combine it with. When did you come into social media? That was another question that he asked. So I'm going to combine those two. I started YouTube in 2012. So I was 18 years old. I started YouTube in 2012. And the very first video that I think I made was a singing video. I was singing Alicia Keys. I don't even know. I can't remember. It was so old. The quality of that video was like so low quality. I think I had started to get a little bit comfortable with singing because I'm actually a shy person. I'm very, very shy. I guess you can say I wanted to be like an influencer as a singer. I'm not a professional singer whatsoever, but I do love singing, obviously, because I post so many singing videos, singing covers back then and now. I haven't done it in a while because, work, everything just got so crazy. I think an influencer will kind of suit me, and maybe a podcaster now. So since I'm starting this podcast, I guess you can call me a podcaster now. I was posting a lot of random videos. This is when, I don't know if anybody remember the cinnamon challenge, where you just take some cinnamon and you put it on the spoon and you eat it, and you got to hold it in your mouth. It's disgusting, y'all. It's nasty. I wouldn't do it. It dries up your mouth. Cinnamon smells really good, but it doesn't taste good, plainly. So, and then there was another challenge, the salt and ice challenge, where you have to put salt on your skin and then you put the ice cubes on top of the salt and it burns your skin. I don't know if y'all remember Vines. It was a social media type of platform thing where you just make random short clips, videos of just doing stupid stuff. I had a Vine account, but I think I had posted like maybe one video. I didn't know how to use it, but I guess you can say Vine was kind of like TikTok, but shorter clips. And then there was another app called Musical.ly. And I think they had changed Musical.ly to TikTok. And then I did the cup song, from the movie Pitch Perfect. I got my ticket for the, but it was like a cup game thing, and it involved singing, and I love singing. So I was posting on my phone. I had a really crappy phone, and I just turned on my camera, and then I was just making random videos with my cousin. It was so cringe. It was very bad videos. And then let me tell you a little bit about you know what? I'm going to combine another question. So the next question he asked was, what are your goals? When I was a kid, I listened to so many different singers. Michael Jackson was on the top of my list. He was my favorite. That's all I listened to was just Michael Jackson. And then I listened to all kinds of music, to be honest. I listened to R&B. I listened to a little bit of Broadway. I didn't really start getting into Broadway, and I saw the show Glee. Anybody that remembers Glee, that was the show. I love the music. I love the singing parts. It was definitely giving theater vibes. And so I didn't take theater when I was in high school because we didn't have none of that stuff. My high school was so boring, y'all. It was boring. But I didn't take acting until community college. I took maybe 2 classes, a history type of theater, introduction to theater, and then I took acting. It was really fun. So I guess that's from the previous question, and do I want it to be an influencer or actress? I did want it to become an actress. Like during high school, I was so inspired by so many people from like Disney Channel, all of those Disney stars, those Nickelodeon stars. I was one of those kids like, oh, I want to be like them, like, you know, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Raven Simone. I wanted to be in Hollywood, y'all. I never did it. I never even tried out for a show, but I wanted to be like one of those because it was just so inspiring to me. Jonas Brothers, anybody that knows me knows that I love the Jonas Brothers. I went to their concert for the very first time a few years ago. My sister came with me because I didn't want to go by myself. She knows like maybe 1 or 2 Jonas Brothers songs. I play them all the time. My brother might know a song. He doesn't listen to them, but they know most of all the songs that I listen to, and because I played them all the time. But anyways, so I went to their concert for the very first time, and y'all, I was starstruck. I'm not gonna even lie. I was starstruck. So when I was in high school, and let me back up a little bit. When I was in high school, this might sound insane, y'all. The school that I wanted to go to was Juilliard's. I think it's a private school. It's expensive. You gotta like do tryouts and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Back in the day, I had big goals, y'all. I had big goals. I wanted to go to Juilliard's, and so it's super hard to get into. But I wanted to go to New York. That's how much inspirational vibes I was getting, y'all. I really wanted to do that stuff. I never did try it out or anything. It was just in my head. And then now I was like, you know what? I can't do that. It's not gonna happen. I just ended up going to a community college. I didn't finish community college. It was like a stop and go thing. But anyways, music was my major. I wanted to study voice. I wanted to learn how to play the piano. So I guess you can say I wanted to do a lot of stuff, a lot of entertainment, like the arts stuff, Broadway. I wanted to do it all, y'all. I really wanted to do it. But I would say I didn't lose that hope, but I kind of just lighten it up a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to do none of that stuff. I kind of today, I want to just be like maybe an independent artist. Because, you know, today in modern times now, there's a lot of independent artists like who just create their own music, do their own movies and stuff like that. So on my TikTok, I had started to, when I first started creating TikTok videos, I was getting a lot of inspiration. I was looking at other people's videos. I'm like, ooh, I want to recreate that. And so I started doing small little skits, and my close friends, my family members, they were really watching it. They were enjoying it. I did like Home Alone. I did like a scene from Home Alone because that's my favorite Christmas movie. I wanted to just do skits. So I did a lot of skits on my TikTok video. I did like the Jackson 5 movie. So the guy that's asking these questions, he does acting video. He did a duet with me and it was so funny. Oh my gosh, it was y'all gotta check it out. So when I first started my recording studio, that's when I started making a whole bunch of covers, like on my YouTube channel. I was posting them everywhere. I joined Facebook in 2010. The first social media that I ever had was MySpace. Everybody remember MySpace. You can customize your own page. You can put music on there. Every time somebody visit your page, music plays. So y'all know what I'm talking about. All the millennials people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Right now, the only social media that I'm always on is YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Facebook, I'm on there, but I don't really post that much on there. TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, they're my main things. But for my YouTube channel, after I grew up, early 20s and stuff like, I had started a YouTube channel. To be honest, y'all, I wasn't really getting that much supporters. Nobody wasn't subscribing to my page and or to my channel. So I just kind of backed off of YouTube. I had a really bad habit of just looking at my videos and see how many views I have. And you're not supposed to do that. I learned that as a content creator, don't get obsessed with those numbers. At the beginning, I was getting only 1 or 2 views, maybe 5, maybe 10. And because I wasn't as consistent, so I think that played a role too. You're not going to go anywhere. Your channel is not going to grow. So I was having a lot of issues with my social media platforms. And so, and then I just kind of gave up on it. I kind of gave up on my YouTube channel and I deleted everything. Right now, to this day, I only have 2 shorts on my YouTube channel. I deleted everything from the old stuff to the few years ago stuff. And then I don't have nothing. And because I just kind of gave up. I gave up on YouTube. I was like, I'm not about to do this. Nobody doesn't support me. I was posting more on Instagram and now TikTok. And I had a really good amount of people that were supporting me, but I was a little naive, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of just I'm just going to do my thing. Let me see what else. And the last question that he asked was, did you grow up with siblings? Why, yes. I have an older sister and a younger brother. And I'm going to say their names. My sister's name is Nikki. Shout out to my love, Nikki. That's my best friend. I love her to death. I can tell you so many stories about me and my sister. We are like Tia and Tamara from Sister Sister. If you know, you know. I was Tamara and she was Tia. So we're like this. We're tight. We love the same movies. We both eat the same food. I might be a little different now, but we both don't like everything. We don't like all vegetables. We don't like all fruit. I eat fruit. I eat my vegetables, but there's certain ones that we both don't like. So we have a lot of similarities. So, but yeah, that's my sister. I love her. You're going to see this. I know she's going to see it. And I have a younger brother, Todd. That's my baby brother. We're very close. I used to aggravate him when he was a kid. He used to chase me because I used to aggravate the heck out of him. We're very, very close. He's the one that always want me to watch Marvel movies, Transformer movies. We'll stay up all night just watching them, and then he'll fall asleep, and I'm the only one that's still up. But yeah, that's my brother. So 2 siblings, we all get along. Of course, we all argue, but that's siblings. That's what we're supposed to do. Last question, what are your goals? My goals, to be honest, is all over the place. I'm the type of person who just I'm 30. Do I need to have goals? Of course I need to have goals. I have to tell myself I need goals. I work. I've been working at my job for 9 years. And to be honest, when I first started, I was like, I'm just going to be here for 2 years. And nope, it kept going and going and going. I'm thankful. I'm blessed to have a job. I just, work was always there. You got to work. Now that I'm an adult, I'm looking at my life. I'm like, dang, we're really working, especially in these type of times, where inflation is hitting. Excuse me. That was disgusting. I just burped. I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta drink some water. I'm so sorry. Hey, this is Hanging with Courtney. Now that I'm an adult, I'm not 20 something. When I was 20 something, I had big goals, y'all. Like, I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to do it all, y'all. I'm not saying that I don't want to do it. This is where the faith on to start right now. God changed me. He changed my perspective on certain things, because like I'm developing my relationship with God and I'm looking at things differently now. So I feel like God changed. He changed my perspective on certain things. So I don't have those type of goals in a way, because the way how the world is now is tricky. I don't want to be in Hollywood now. I'm looking at Hollywood, and it's, to be honest, y'all, like I said in this podcast, we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So I'm going to say it. Hollywood is demonic now. So I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So if I do become an actress, to be honest, there's a lot of Christian movies out there, really good Christian movies. And I didn't see a whole bunch of them, but there are Christian actors and actors out there. So maybe I can do something like that if it's in God's plan. So I like to say that now, because you just never know. My goals have shifted. I just wanted to be a really good content creator, because like I said, at first I wanted to just live in the world. I wanted to be like the world. So like I said, y'all, we're going to be talking about some faith now. So, God, he changed my whole perspective on certain things now. I definitely love singing. I definitely want to do that more, make more time, because like I said, as you get older and if you work, it's okay if you work, you got to make your money now and we got to pay those bills. And so that's what I've been doing. It can be tough. It can be tough. Don't let it take over your life. That's one thing. Don't let it take over your life. And I had a whole bunch of slip ups when I allowed my job to take over, meaning like I just neglect everything else, all the things that I love doing. And I just focus on work. Not that it is a problem, but sometimes you gotta focus on the things that you really, really want to do in your life. So one of my goals is to not let my job that I love, I got a love and hate relationship with it. I know we all got the same thing, but I want to do this more. This is my goal, to be a content creator. I just want to make videos. It can be fun videos. It can be, a lot of people say I'm funny. I think I covered everything. I hope that you guys enjoy this first episode of my story of who I am. It's going to be more things that I want to say. Like I said, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. But I just want to, like I said, I want this podcast to be for you. I want you to enjoy it. I want to show my personality, and I definitely want to show that I can be a goofy person. I like to encourage people. I'm an introvert, to be honest. That's another thing I want to say. Growing up, I'm an introvert, so I didn't do a whole lot. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I did some things that I shouldn't done. So, but like I said, that's going to be a testimony podcast. For the scheduling, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to post one episode. I want to do once a week or every other week. Like I said, I do work, but like I said, my goal is to not let my job interfere with the things that I love, which is content creation. I like to make videos. I want to make videos for you guys. That's why I started this podcast, even though I didn't listen to that much podcast. And here I am starting the podcast. But yeah, I'm aiming for at least one video per week, maybe. Make sure y'all subscribe to this podcast. I have Spotify. I'm going to put everything down. Make sure you share this with your friends, with your family, anybody that want to listen to a new podcaster. I'm your girl. I hope you guys have a really, really, really good day, good night, wherever you, just in case this video goes across the world. I hope you guys have a really good one. You know what? I need to think of an outro. I'm gonna think of one. I will see y'all in the next episode. I can't wait. You guys, I cannot wait to start this. I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking. So I will see y'all in the next episode.